Okay guys, Bobby here at Subaru PJ. Now they just launched the XV Glenn Tan edition. Joking. They call it GT edition. And who's Glenn Tan? Glenn Tan is the boss of Motor Image, the official distributor of Subaru in our region. No, not just Singapore or Malaysia and all that, but it's the region. Now the XV. This is the new XV, right? We all knew it. And if you want to watch the review, I'll add the link down there later on. It is very comfortable, and we all know Subarus. I've always given them this term, mechanically premium. Alright, so this round they're not doing anything mechanical changes to it. They're adding aesthetics, okay? So we've seen these kind of approach, right? They add some front bumper lip, some side skirts, some rear skirts, some spoilers, some new rims, and they have new leather seats, cameras and all that. Actually, I can do the whole review here. Now the car is over here. It's not in that Nardo greyish color, but let you guys have a look. Now for those of you who have never owned a Subaru before, now I've owned one and I love it. For those of you who have never owned Subarus before and you're wondering things like what is a, what do they always say, the Boxer engine and all that stuff, take a look at this. This is the engine bay of a Subaru Boxer engine. This is the height of the engine bay. And look at the components on top. That's the intake. The black one, that will be the intake, right? And then you have the alternator over there. And then you're wondering, where's the engine block? The engine block is way down there. Look at that. And it's not a standing one. Our normal 4-cylinder engine is standing, so that they tend to tilt. They have a very high center of gravity. A Boxer engine is lying flat down there. Now what's the benefit of a Boxer engine? Normal engines, you have 4-cylinder, right? You have your camshaft, everything there is cost saving, but it's very tall. Subaru, to give you proper stable handling, they put 2 cylinders on the side, 2 cylinders on the side. They have to spend more money on 2 sets of camshafts and all that, and pull the belts all over to the center to give you a flat lying engine. What's the benefit of that? Very stable handling. Only Subaru and Porsche does Boxer engines because it's costly for them, right? So like I said just now, why I call Subaru mechanically premium, because they spend your money not on the interior, not on the leather. They have the tradition of spending your money on the undercarriage, things that you can't see, right? Tougher subframes, tougher control arms, tougher trailing arms. They do all that stuff. Sorry, Uncle S. Yeah, that's what Subaru does. So now you see that's the new rim design. Whether you like it or not, I mean, it's just unique. Now it's very common to have diamond cut wheels. All right. Wait. Oh, someone is in there. But the new Subarus, they actually took notice of what people's comments are, and then they improved their interior build quality. I've driven the XV. This new current generation is very quiet. Okay, it is extremely quiet. It's very plush, very comfortable, and it's a nice stylish car. You see them running around everywhere, right? So what have they added in this GT edition? Look at this. Wow. So they added cameras so that you can view the sides when you're parking, and both cameras, they are both on both sides, so when you park on Longkang and all that, it's easy for you to view. I'm more interested with this casing. This casing looks 3D printed to me. So that is a very efficient way to produce these type of stuffs, to hold new things without involving new stamping, new molding and all that. I may be wrong, but this absolutely looks 3D printed to me. That's the first time I've seen that, and it's very, very clever, because if it is a special edition that is just designed or commissioned by Motor Image themselves, it doesn't make sense to make a stamping and molding for global markets, global volume. You won't be able to have the numbers to amortize it, right? That's very, very clever, and that's a good use of 3D printing, and it's my first time seeing that. Okay, side skirts and all these aesthetic stuff, I won't talk much about it because it's really more for stylistic purposes. And I saw that they mentioned canards. I don't see any canards up front. Okay, These are not canards, these are just some front lips and spoilers, okay? Nevertheless, it's already a good looking car, especially like this part. And they just added more stuffs underneath. Alright, they come with Continentals. Okay, let's have a look at the interior. Touch sensitive. Now, Subaru interiors, they have improved. Improved on what? Fit and finish. Just check out the fit and finish of their cars. It's very good now, okay? But they have never changed the architecture, alright? They've always have something on top of here, 2 aircon vents, the screen, the HVAC controls over here. They have something that looks like leather wrapped dashboards, but they are actually not. There's just injection mold polyurethane soft touch plastics with stitches. Stylistically, it adds to the appeal, okay? And X mode and what do you call that? Anti-rollback or whatever. I mean, basically the car just doesn't roll back. X mode is the one that you activate for extra control when you go off-road, right? The car will be able to modulate its traction control system and all that. Nothing much has changed apart from having the new leather seats, okay? I mean, this one they can order from anyone, Pekka and all that. It's not too hard to produce that. But this car has always has its merits, alright? Its merits is not being absolutely spacious. The XV. The XV, if you want a spacious car, you can go for a HRV, you know. But the XV can do things that others couldn't. Sorry. And I think that one of the Achilles heel of the XV would be the size of its boot, okay? Because the boot is, by today's standards, is absolutely tiny, okay? There's the tires. See, really, let me show you my back. That is the size of its boot. It's, if I'm not wrong, one of the smallest boots in its segment. It's usable, definitely, but if your friends think that you just bought a crossover or a hatchback and they are coming back to KLIA with 2 weeks worth of luggage of traveling in Europe, and there are like 2 or 3 of them, don't even attempt, because it won't be able to swallow a few large suitcases and still be able to carry 2-3 person. The boot is small, but that is the only drawback that I see from the XV, okay? It drives really well, it's comfortable, soundproofing is great, and yep, and it's not expensive. So with all these upgrades, right, with the 2 camera systems, with the body kits and all that, the new rims, the new spoiler and all that, is an extra of 4,000 ringgit. Yep, that is the new Subaru XV. Now, we all have been waiting for the new Forester, right? Where is it? Why is it not coming yet, right? Well, from what I know, trying to get the pricing approval from the government, right? So, but like how Moto Image does their game, they will always price their car very competitively, and I think they have a good record of doing that. Alright, so if you have anything you need to know more, just drop in the comments, and if you like my video, come on guys, subscribe, okay? And also, do you think the XV is better, or the HRV is better, or the CX-3 is better, or the Proton X70 is better? Vote, okay? Go to Cars of Malaysia, I'll put the link in below again. Vote guys, vote. The most democratic way to argue. Jom Undi. Cheers guys.